lost in the listening distance as dark locks in.
Eugenyks.com exclusive.
What up, world? Eugenyks here in the place to be. It's the beginning of the DVD and shit. Hope y'all enjoy it. Peace, love, and blunt smoke.
So your question is, explain your life from the time you were introduced to hip-hop on.
A lot of people ask, like, how I got into hip-hop and shit. I guess, more or less, it was, kind of fate in a way. I don't know. I was one of them bad kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't listen to my parents or nothing. I went to foster care and shit. All I had was a radio, so that became my outlet and whatnot, and I used to just play beats on my cassette tapes and fuck around and whatnot, and as I got older, it was like an obsession. I had to do it every day, a little bit more. Then I had to get the equipment, then I had to get turntables, you know what I'm saying? Then I had the, it's an addiction. Hip-hop is like an addiction, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like any drug. Once you love it, you gotta have more of it, you know what I'm saying? I spend mad loot on records and shit all the time. No big deal. It's part of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? I love hip-hop. So when these young dudes around here, like, they're doing something big, they ain't doing shit, because we didn't hear about them 10 years ago when we started, you dig? So that's just the way I feel about that, you know. The day JG and Tino passed us the baton was the day we took it forward. It's where we are now. I might be in house arrest, I still hold it down, and that's real. Take it to the bank.
So as a kid, who was your influences?
Everybody. Everybody. Pantera, fucking Van Halen, Tupac, Michael Jackson, everybody. Everybody was my influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't pick or choose. I was around a lot of good music. My mom dated this dude in a band. He was a metal guitar player. He taught me like basic timing and shit with singing when I was a kid. I learned how to play the drums when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I just always been into music ever since I was a kid. It's like in me. I even sing a little bit, but that's for other shit. I don't sing on track. That's for me. That's personal reflection time. You know, like church songs and whatnot. Oh yeah, y'all don't know. But, you know, the movement in itself is going places, but the people around here ain't. I'm not gonna give anybody play on this DVD that's not in the clip, but there's some OG rhymers around here that we really give respect to. Hats off. No name drops. But you know what I mean? Other than that, it's JM, AM Dub, Empire, cats like that. Down south Vermont, we got KS Boys and the Wolf Pack, and AOT, of course, my Big Buzzo Fate, and fucking Fat Boy Scams, Hambone, whatever you want to call him. Goofy, that's what we call him. Kids a fucking riot in the booth.
So would you say that your like real big start was when you got introduced to Chris?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. Me and Sick shared a common ground because we're both of Abnaki heritage, as are you. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a big thing. We were like the only two kids in our grade that were of that heritage. There was like Bosnian kids, Asian kids, black kids, white kids, you name it, and then us two, mixed breed Indians. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. But the kid could rhyme, yo. At a young age, he stood out of the crowd. Like, I remember he spit freestyles in high school that are better than shit Drake and them are spitting nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude's always been solid with the bars. So he was like my main influence to stay in hip-hop. Him and Grazi, Tino, and etc. And older gods. I'm not going to mention the names, like I said, no name drops, but those were my influences to stay in the game. I tried to like quit so many times and people just won't let me. They're like, nah, you're the god, you gotta stay. I don't see it like that. I'm just one pawn and a greater chess game that is hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
So where would you say you're at now versus when you started?
Oh damn, I was an amateur to say the less back then. The least, I mean. But pardon me. But back in the day, I couldn't freestyle, to swim to save my life. If I was thrown out of boat, I couldn't freestyle a little bit, a lick. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't save my life from freestyling back then. It was not my life raft. Nowadays, I can do it. But back then, my game wasn't as polished. I'll say that much.
So over the years, you've experimented with many different styles. Like if you look at what you did back when you started with joint manipulation first off to even what you do nowadays. I mean, you still touch back on that original style, but over the years, what has your favorite style of hip hop been to do?
Oh,
when were you like most hype? What was the most hype track you ever had? Like that you felt the best about?
Damn. We did this track called Shattered Dreams a couple of years back with my man John Massacoy. He's like this dope roots music singer. This African guy. He's phenomenal. That's like my favorite track. That probably one of my favorite tracks I've ever done. And it showcased our older style, as you would say. You know what I'm saying? Like that take your face off, scatterbrain, multi-syllabical shit. So, in my opinion, that's one of them. I got a million styles, man. Like, if you name it, I can do it.
So, with that being asked, if you could choose one rapper, dead or alive, to do any kind of track with, underground, mainstream, like, if you could do anything with anyone, who would it be and what would it be?
Right now?
Right now.
Hear that record? Already the Rugged Man. This dude's a beast. If I could get any verse, it'd be from him.
Word.
Dead ass serious.
So where would you like to see yourself? Do you want to get signed? Do you want to be in the industry? Do you want to take your lyrical genius and go put it into that section?
I'd like to. That's everybody's dream in hip hop. But I got a greater mission. I'm a teacher. Six, a seer. You know what I'm saying? And a poet and a shaman. I'm a professor. Sam's the doctor. We're here to heal people and uplift with our music. At most, I just like a distribution deal. You know what I'm saying? Or independent shit like some of the other groups in VT do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you could create an empire like compare, Tech Nine to Strangeland, like what he did coming up, would that be your like total embodiment of what you'd like to see happen?
Definitely. They're a very independent group. I fuck with them. I'm not like riding dicks or nothing, but they do their shit real G. I respect their movement. So yeah, another one would be Royce the 5'9" back in the day. He did a lot of independent moves. I can respect that as well. You know what I'm saying? Cats like that, they have longevity in the game. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, same shit.
So, where did you grow up?
Burlington. A lot of people ask me, where the fuck are you from? Da 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 da. You guys talk strange up there. Well, we're from New England. Everybody's got a little bit of a weird accent up here in New England. Down Boston it's a little harder. Up here in Vermont, it's softer on the T's and the R's. You know what I'm saying? We just talk funny up here. But I grew up in Burlington, Vermont, and Winooski, like a little sub-borough of Burlington. It's grimy down there. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody thinks it's Vermont, it's peaches and creams. We fucking get this shit popping up here. So, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be stuck in the house if that was a false statement. It ain't pussy up here.
So, would you say you got your more diverse music scale from your mother? I mean, with what she used to listen to, what she influenced you to listen to?
Nah, I wouldn't say I got it from anybody. I think it just came out of fucking thin air, to be honest. All my mom used to do was just sing a little bit, but, you know, with her boyfriend and shit being in the band and whatnot, that kind of helped, but that's not the genre I chose, you know what I'm saying? Hip-hop just manifested itself into me. Somehow, it just happened. I don't fucking know.
So you have an immaculate
Conception,
gift.
yes.
An immaculate conception of a gift. Is that where you're going with that?
Just about, man. I don't know where the fuck this shit came from. I just got older and doper.
So, talking about being on house arrest, what led you to house arrest?
Oh my god. Alright. I'm not gonna tell the whole goddamn story, but me and my boy ran into this dude we ain't seen in a while one night, and he wanted some work. I didn't want to get him any work because I was trying to turn my life around already at that point. Like, I was trying to, like, keep my job and not be out in the streets and fucking doing drugs and shit and wilding out. So I was like, nah. And you know what? We went and smoked some weed, and the kid got mouthy, and I duffed him, and that happened. And then I don't know how the fuck it happened, but somehow the kid died like that same week or month or whatever. I still don't know, and I got brought in as a suspect. Shit happens, you know what I'm saying? Wrong place, wrong time. I shouldn't have beat my own friend up. I damn sure didn't kill dude, you know what I mean? But shit happens, man. Like.
So are you out on bail right now? Or released?
Oh yeah, I'm out on bail. Still out on bail 10 months later. I wasn't even aware they could do that shit. To me, it's illegal, but I'm here, so it is what it is.
So if you could say one thing right now about your case, what would you tell the world?
Whack. Trumped up charges. Bullshit. Cocksuckers. Excuse my French. My lawyer probably ain't gonna like this when he sees it. I don't give a fuck. These dudes fucked me. They took evidence without warrants. They entered my home without warrants. They've harassed my fiance at work, my family. They follow us when we're at work. These motherfuckers just have a hard on for me. They don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm an anti-government, anti-police, anti-military, revolutionary type dude. You know what I'm saying? When we did Bad Cops, that was just a coincidence that my case had happened right then and there, because we had already been in the making of revolutionary music like that, like 48 Bars of Revolution. That shit was all being made last year as my case was just starting. End of March, early April, we started the whole Hardy White Joint Manipulation Anthology. That'll be out end of summer. Look forward to that. Name drop. But yeah, like, this case shit has just fed my lyrical fervor, if you know what I'm saying.
So would you say, you know, in today's style, like, that we're seeing a lot of conscious rap and anything like that?
In this state, yes. Other places, I can't say. I keep my nose in the New England, East Coast scene. I don't go much farther than Philly in what I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give everybody a chance, but I'm trying to bring the Big East back, motherfucker, like the Yukon did back in late 90s and shit. You know what I'm saying? With that college ball shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for, to bring the East back.
So, out of Vermont artists, who do you see potential to come up in?
Like, who's coming up now, or who's gonna be the best? Which one?
Both.
Well, fuck, I don't like name dropping for other cats, but there's a few heads that have made progress around me. My own producer, Sam Jones, for instance. I didn't even know the kid could spit, but he's raw as hell with it. He's dope. You and E, for example. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people sleep on y'all. Y'all are there. You know what I'm saying? You're getting there. I mean, there's a lot of kids around here that deserve to have their names like put up in the echelon, but they're just not working. So to put them on the list of the best in the state would be unfair to other artists. But I will say that there are cats making progress.
So AM Dub doing a lot of shows and everything. Like,
word.
Like, Like you did a performance with
Money,
D French
yeah,
down at Bayside.
Money in them, yeah. Those are my peoples, man. Yeah, good dudes. There was a little beef, inter-clique beef. Some of it's still going on. I wasn't gonna let nobody punk me. I'm a G motherfucker. So, but that's all in the past. But there's still some of it going on. I released that track Unity. You were here for it that day when I mastered and released that shit. Basically, cats just need to grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And just quit talking shit and get over it. You know what I'm saying?
What is the most severe hip hop beef you've been in since you've been in the game?
Beef? I don't attribute beefs to music. I do have an ongoing beef with some crabs in B-Town, but the fact that they rap has nothing to do with that shit. I don't mix rap and beef together because hip-hop beef and street beef ain't the goddamn same. You know for sure, you know what I'm saying? But there are some cats that I don't like, and I make that perfectly clear in my music. And if y'all listen, you'll hear it. No name drops. You ain't getting shine off us, boys.
No doubt. So, you've been doing a lot of work with Sammy J. He's been producing for you for a minute now. What was your big movement up to Sammy J? Like how did you go about getting your instrumentals? Like, who was producing for you from jump?
Back in the day, we used to do a lot of Jackin' for Beats remixes like Ice Cube did back in the day, and 50 Cent and them did recently in the last 10 years. And we used to fuck around with SoundClick, but fuck SoundClick. I ain't paying you whack motherfuckers to give the same beat to somebody else no more. I got good producers now. How I met Sammy, look, everybody, I'm gonna name drop one dude, Lil Chill. It was his homie. Me and Lil Chill had a falling out over his mouth, basically. I didn't really give a fuck. That shit's, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? But this Sam kid was fucking with him, and I heard a little bit of his beats, and I hollered at him on Facebook, typed at him, whatever, and I was like, look, we need a second producer, da-da-da-da. The first track he made for me was, I believe, 'Cause I Love You. And then the second one was, I think it was Make It Easy on Yourself. Yeah. And those were the first shits he did for me. And after that, I realized he had real talent in making beats. And so I just brought him onto the clique. But more so my solo producer, if you will.
So if you were made to choose who your top 5 favorite MCs in Vermont are, who would you pick?
Oh my god. I have to name drop. Alright. No particular order. Sicky, Nasty, Lyric, Pro, and Dom French.
You wouldn't even put yourself on the list?
Nah. My favorite? Nah, I don't make it. I don't make it because that'd just be selfish of me. I know I can contend with all them dudes, but it's not like that. See, I'm not an arrogant, egotistical bastard like that. I like my own music, but I'm such a fan of hip hop that if I ran into Sean Price or Wu-Tang or something, I'd probably want an autograph, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like, yo, I need a verse. I'd be like, yo, can I get an autograph on this shirt, please? You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan first, rapper second. That's what all MCs need to know. You can't just be a rapper, son. You have to be a fan. If you're not a fan of the music, how the fuck are you supposed to do research when shopping for beats and producers and shit? You know? Gotta keep your ear to the streets.
So along the same lines, who would you say your top 3, not even your top 3, who are the top 3 best producers in the state of Vermont?
In my opinion, Vermonti Burns, Hardy, and Dr. Jones. Right there. There might be other dudes doing their thing, but I ain't heard of them. And they're, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Alex Robtoy is good too, but anybody that tries to charge cats for drops, and our business up here in St. Albans ain't gonna get no play from me. So sorry, buddy.
So what you're saying is, you know, producers around here,
They're cutthroat, son. It's supposed to be a unity movement in this town. That's what we started out as. And if people are haggling and fucking charging each other to be on tracks, that's fucking stupid, man. It should be one big family, just like VT Union did. You know what I'm saying? One big clique, and we all eat. But nah, cats don't want to do it like that. They all got their hand out. You see what I'm saying? They want this. We want the money too. We want that shit in our hand. You see what I'm saying? It ain't there. Can you see money in my hand? I've been doing this for like going on 10 years with Sicky. No money in this hand right here. You know what I'm saying? I have to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Is that why you do a lot of free mixtapes and just promote your shit?
I do free mixtapes because I'm not gonna make people pay for 5 tracks here and there. When I release my 18-20 track mixtapes that I do every 2 years, me and Sick do, we do charge for those. Those are $10, man. A lot of work goes into those. Those are like albums, you know what I'm saying? But when I do my little EPs and shit with Sam, those are for heads. Those are for real fans. Anybody that wants a copy can come and give me a little scan disc shit. I'll put it on your shit and bounce, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll email it to them. That's love right there, but that's only for real heads.
Just a little plug right here.
Yeah.
You got your SoundCloud up too. You got your Reverb Nation up. I mean, people can find you.
Yeah. Oh, of course, YouTube, Facebook, shit, Twitter, whatever. Eugenyks.com at Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a hashtag in front of that. I don't play with that faggot shit anyways. Twitter's whack. But whatever.
So, one question I have to ask. We were just talking about your mixtapes. And do you feel like you could contend with, like, Papoose and Chamillionaire and just, like, be on that grind to be able to put mixtape after mixtape out on the market?
I'm always recording, so yeah. When I'm free, y'all see I'm gonna set it off. But right now, just I'm gonna keep releasing the free shits, the promos, and the free Eugenyks. No, it's not free Eugenyks because I'm in jail, as you can see, out on bail. But it's free Eugenyks because it's free for the heads, hand in hand type shit. I don't care if you burn my shit and pass it out. Just make sure the heads hear it. But as soon as I'm off this, you better fucking give me my money for that shit.
So what you're doing is you're spending your time like dedicating it to the Unity feature. Like.
Exactly.
So in your opinion, who do you think should drop out of the game?
Oh my God.
Just give it up and just acknowledge that they need to stop.
It goes like this. Soulja Boy, he's a fucking faggot. A lot of people hate on Weezy. I just don't like his steez or his swagger, as kids say nowadays. I don't like the way he dresses and acts, but lyrically he's still on. So I'm not going to say Weezy because he's still a contender. But people like Chief Keef, he's real, but the motherfucker can't rap, okay? Gucci Mane, another one. He's real, he can't spit. He's garb. I don't like Waka Flocka, another one. Real street cat, dude can't spit to save his life. There's tons of people that shouldn't even have a record deal that have a record deal. Little B, he did a mixtape called I'm Gay. Like, you might as well just have yourself bent over on the album cover with a horse cock up your ass. That's just straight gay. And I'm not even a bigot like that. It's just, you can't be blatantly gay like that and try to do gangster rap, son. That just don't work. And then you're like, oh, I'm based. I'm a based rapper. I don't even know what the fuck that means. The last time we checked, based means you're a fucking crackhead. So, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel. Real recognize real.
So, would you pretty much say that you are entirely dissatisfied to where the industry is taking hip-hop?
For the most part, you know what I mean? There's a few new boys coming out that I really like Joey Badass. A$AP Rocky was okay. I don't really fuck with Drake, but A$AP was alright for a while, but now he's just weird. There's a lot of new shit that's out that's good. I'm not gonna take too much time naming cats. Like I already just listed a few, but at least in our area, the underground scene's on the up and up. You know what I'm saying? I talk to many artists in Vermont all the time, like, and yeah, shit's booming around here. We just gotta get the movement up, and everybody has to do shows together. That's your mission, motherfuckers. Get that shit happening. Quit slacking on me, you know? I can't be the workhorse while I'm in the house. Alright, so this is the portion of the DVD where Eugenyks himself interviews the fucking camera guy.
I don't even know why I agreed to this.
This is my cousin Shane, everybody. He goes by Fate or Scatterman. And basically, I just want to ask you, how the fuck are you doing, man?
I'm living. I'm trying to do my part in the movement and everything, you know. Trying to get all these videos done. Trying to get this DVD done. You know, let everybody know what's really happening with Eugenyks behind the mic. Like, what he's thinking. Because God knows, if you listen to his raps, you're going to know he's thinking something. And you gotta ask what sometimes. So, that's what this is for. Music videos, doing a DVD music videos and shit like that for VTSound.com, running that, you know.
Name drop.
It is what it is. Gotta get it out there somewhere. Gotta get some better responses. I got some good shit up there already, but we need more. So, this is kind of the reach out to let you know we are actually doing something with it.
Alright, so, remember back in the day when we used to make our journeys, yo? Mad heads.
Our mission videos, yo.
Mad heads have been wondering when we're gonna do another mission. When are we doing another mission, yo?
Listen, the day you call me and say you acquitted of all charges, you got your bail money back.
I'm not getting acquitted.
Well, yeah, that's apparent. But
yeah.
When you get off your shit and you can walk freely around, where I ain't gonna worry about getting my cousin locked up over some dumb shit like being out of his house. We'll go smoke mad weed and go get some Kool-Aid and forget the sugar again. I'm good with that.
Yo, but no, we can't be like that this time. We gotta go to the store for something important and totally forget it and buy Kool-Aid instead this time.
That could be done. It could really work like that.
Yeah, it could. Fuck it, we can just go to Walmart if you want.
That's a long walk, my dude. That's a long walk.
They're building one down the road.
Yeah, you're right. By the time you get off of your shit, that Walmart will be there. You are probably right.
Exactly. Alright, one more question.
Alright, make it a good one.
Who is Brad Bourne?
No comment. So, Eugenyks, what do you got coming up? Like, what's... I mean, I know you're on house arrest, but, like, you have been working your ass off. So, what do you got coming out?
Last fall I had Free Eugenyks Part 1 and 2. Part 2 was the Golden Era Renaissance. If you downloaded it, you got it. If not, hit me up. I still got the files. You can get it on the website. Plug the website, Fate.
VTSound.com exclusive.
Okay. And I don't really have a drop date for it, but I'm working on some new shit. It's gonna be revolutionary hip hop, not in the sense that we're like talking about the revolution and shit, but that the type of shit I got on it. There's gonna be all types of hip hop. It's called Eugenyks and the Place to Be. It's gonna have mad features on it. It should be dope. Like I said, I don't know when that shit's dropping, but stay tuned, I guess. Hopefully, if court goes well in a couple weeks here, I'll be out still. Get it popping.